Daniten is a legendary chosen one vampire who wants to live a chill life. He's something called the perfect vampire, a vampire bred to be a powerful god and mixing a god's blood with a vampire's to be a weapon and leader for all vampires. Daniten's mom was immortal, and when she had a kid with a vampire with god blood, the pieces finally matched and the perfect vampire was born. Daniten was abandoned and lived a hard life, suffering many hardships from people dying life and people trying to use him for his power. Dracula, another legendary vampire, eventually trained him to use his power, and after, he went from place to place to find a home, eventually meeting friends and others to keep him going. Daniten struggles with mental health and what's his purpose for his power, wanting to be free from his original weapon purpose. He wants to do what's right and fight to protect others and what he believes in. His jacket represents his chill attitude, and his hat was a special gift given to him. Daniten uses a power called supernatural energy, special vampire powers, and unique abilities. He wants to live a chill life doing whatever he wants while using jokes and an I don't care vibe as a coping mechanism, carrying a lot of pain and resentment while also just being how he is. He's not perfect though and makes mistakes, as he also wants to see the corrupt system he lives in change. As he clashes with and meets lots of other characters, we see his ideology about life and power form. 2 is a clone of a legendary vampire, Daniten. Daniten is the perfect vampire, a vampire created by mixing a vampire god and mortal's blood to create a god to be used as a weapon. One day, a scientist found the perfect vampire and found him fascinating, studying his power and using old notes from a royal scientist who made clones. He made a clone of Daniten, naming him Daniten 2. The machine was poorly built though, and the clone came out with only some features the same and some powers. This clone was confused, attacked the scientist, and escaped, finding the person he was modeled after, Daniten. The two of them became good friends, with Daniten training him and spending lots of time with him, as he needs him. The clone was given the name 2 instead of Daniten 2. 2 has a kind personality, always trying to understand and protect people. This is connected to how he attacked his creator and doesn't want to attack or cause anyone harm again, or see anyone get harmed. His simple design represents how he wasn't sure how he wanted to present himself, opting for a plain look so people can see him as he is. He uses a power called supernatural energy and some of Daniten's other abilities, though he's not a vampire. 2 wants to become more powerful and better to make Daniten proud, and so he doesn't have to rely on others and slow them down. He also wants to prove he can be more outside of Daniten's shadow, not just a weaker him. Frieo is a half-vampire, half-dragon with fire powers. Frieo was born by mixing a dragon, vampire, and god's blood to see if he could create a type of perfect vampire. A vampire created by mixing a vampire god and mortal's blood to create a god being to be used as a weapon. A dragon was used instead of a mortal for power, but when Frieo wasn't the perfect vampire, his family was upset and abandoned him after beating him up, taking one of his eyes, and calling him a mistake. Then he was found by a group of revolutionaries fighting against corrupt rules and laws. They took him in, gave him a robot eye, and became his found family. There, Frieo made special armor and a sword to fight with. They taught Frieo how to fight effectively and to always stand up for what he believes in. But after a tragedy, Frieo was forced to leave them and live on his own, eventually joining a group called the Blood Divers, a group who secretly kills and takes blood for all vampires. He joined them for a new purpose and to help his species. Frieo has an explosive, angry, and confident personality and wants to protect his newfound family, the Blood Divers, and stand up for others / protect people, proving he's not a mistake. Frieo has great friends like Daniten and 2 and never backs down from a fight. He has fire powers he can shoot out and a tail from his part dragon lineage, as well as having regular vampire powers and channeling fire out of his sword and storing it in his armor. Frieo works on his anger issues and works to become stronger to protect the ones he cares about better from any situation. Even against the corrupt system his first found family fought to dismantle and he wants destroyed. Recker is a mortal dismantling the supernatural system. Recker was originally a mortal with a different name, and he always was brave, stood up to people, and he joined the army. After losing both his arms and receiving extreme burns, he was captured and given robot arms with supernatural power in them, a power called supernatural energy. He escaped being captured a couple times, and after realizing how corrupt the world and the supernatural system is, he pledged to dedicate his life to destroying it. Recker started to train heavily as his powers started to blend with his body, and he started hunting supernatural creatures, mostly vampires, giving him the name the Vampire Hunter, or the Hunter, as he named himself Recker. He also started to build an army, forcing mortals to take some power from him and be under his control, calling these people Wrecking Demons, as Recker became more powerful and hunted more high-profile supernaturals. Recker has a dark, controlled anger and calculating personality. He masters his power, controls himself, and makes plans to cause chaos. He wants to slowly destroy the supernatural system, leading to his secret ultimate plan. He also is kind of insane from his trauma and laughs sometimes out of pure rage or insanity. Recker especially hates the gods who rule the world for what they let happen and what they do to separate the supernatural world from the mortal world, and other supernaturals like the perfect vampire, a legendary vampire Daniten, who's his rival in the MC, and just any corrupt rule, even if it's mortal. Recker becomes stronger and makes plans to slowly kill the system as he defines his ideology more and changes it, and goes after more high-profile supernaturals, leading to his final plan.